Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop where I am going to use this cut file which is called Soccer. And then I have this sketch that is from it's from Scrapbook.com. It looks like their serendipity sketch, number 148, and I'll link, obviously you guys know that I'll link Soccer cut file and this 2-page spread down. So because Virginia is doing something different for the month of August, what she is doing, she is releasing, and we are making her cut files on like a daily. So each day you will have one of our cut files, one of her cut files show up on one of our channels. And so that's what we are doing, and that is why I am up on this particular date for her. And I decided that when she went through it, she is releasing quite a bit of sports-related items, and that is what I am going to use for my cut files for the month of August. And this one is obviously soccer. I want to finish up all of Kaylin's sports, and I think I pretty much will be able to. I have a couple of different type of layouts that I'm going to do with my sports for Virginia and her cut files. So be on the lookout for all of those to show up here in the month of August. But to do what I'm doing here, I am following this sketch pretty closely. I'm just adding way more photos than what Scrapbook.com has. But it works out still in a decent amount. I am making the tags like I would I'm making the tags that is in the sketch, but then I take one away. They have two of them, or I should say banners. I have two banners that I am going to do, and there's a third one on there, but the third one I'm not going to do. So the word soccer is going to go down on the bottom, and then I realized that I accidentally cut this one the wrong way, and I tried peeling it up, and it didn't work because it kept tearing everything. So I forgot to say, the collection that I'm using is one of Crepe Paper's old collection. It's like the Girl All-Stars collection, I think is what it's called. Yeah, All-Stars. And then I am also using the 2 pages that you see in the background that are like the cheetah print, or I'm not sure what you would want to call that. It's from A Slice of Life. It is Amy Tan's, one of her semi-older collections, if you want to say that. But that is part of what I am using. And then obviously my black cardstock, All Heart. That's what it's called. Not All Stars, All Heart. And that's Crepe Paper. So it's an older collection. I'm trying to use it up. So you're going to probably only see one more layout come from me. I can't do a 2-page spread anymore with it. It's got to be a 1-pager, and then that's it. Like, all the stickers will be pretty much used up. I don't have much of the ephemera anymore and all of that type of stuff. So ultimately, I am working on putting these through. So I end up having 2 photos on this one page, and then I've got 3 that are going to go down on the bottom, and then I've got 3 that are going to go on the top. And you're going to see what I do on the bottom. I was going to do that one as a banner that is like that was in the sketch, but because of the way I want this to turn out, I have to do a little bit of maneuvering down here on the bottom. So I do back the pictures up on some of the papers just to bring in the colors and it's kind of a semi-busy layout, but I feel that the word soccer and then my soccer balls and the net tones it down a lot because it's just black and white. I do add a lot of photo or pictures and all of that stuff, but ultimately my daughter, obviously this spring never happened, but the fall, before all crazy heck broke loose, my daughter ended up being goalie finally, and that is what she wanted. And she did a fantastic, amazing job. And so ultimately, I have a lot of photos of her blocking the ball, doing all of that. And that's why I decided to make the net on the one end. And I did all of these soccer balls to go across. And I think I did 5 soccer balls, and it looks like it's going into the net, type of thing is how I wanted it set up. So there is a couple of different sizes. So the set that I'm working on, the one is 3x3, and then the other two, the one in the middle is 3x3. The two on the side are 2.5 by 2.5. The 3 that I'm working up on the top is 3x3, and then the 2 photos that are on the side are my 4x4s. I just wanted to be able to capture all of these moments of hers, but they're harder to do. Like for me, for sports, for me anyway, and I know it's not for everybody, but for me, they need to be on a double page spread, because ultimately when you take those photos, especially in soccer, and being the goalie, you're literally going to have the same photos over and over and over for every game. You know, I may catch her catching the ball, kicking it, guarding, like guarding, goaling, things like that, but it's kind of the same. It's like, with her being in that spot, it's like monotonous. She's either kicking the ball, throwing the ball, something like that. So they're pretty much the same. And I did have to, off camera, I wanted to back all of this. And then I did cut some holes out of the soccer ball that's in the word soccer, just because I wanted to. And I tried to make sure that I stayed on camera as much as I possibly could with both of the layouts. Now, no matter how I do, I'm going to be honest, no matter how you do a double page spread, I tried to pull up my camera, but then it looked, I like the fact that you can look straight onto this versus being at an angle. And, I tried everything to make sure that you can see everything. So as you can tell, I did back the soccer balls up on some foam tape, and I did back the word soccer as well. And there you can see the banners and all of that. Now I do understand that the black and white papers that are on my background piece, you don't see much of it, but that's okay. Like I said, I think that the way this turned out, it is perfect. There are tons and tons of still shots at the end so that you can really get a look at all of the pages that I did. And this All-Star is all about girls, and I pulled everything that meant girl power, girl something, and placed this all over on this, because let me tell you, she is definitely my vintage boho type person. I am definitely, my taste is getting more and more boho feeling. I love those neutral colors and all of that. And then the vintage look of all of my layouts, I just love how they turned out. So this is where it says go girl. I'm pulling all of that funky type sayings out while I'm going through them. I do tons of little stickers, all these little sayings and stickers and all of this stuff, and the peace sign, because Kaylin right now in that darn peace sign, she's still doing it, and I'm okay with it. It's just funny that I'm like, yep, I'm going to that spot, and I pull I'm pulling out the word nope, because she's a goalie. It's not the fact that I'm making it look negative. It's the fact that she is the goalie. She's the keeper for her team. And the word nope works out perfect, because ultimately nothing's going to get through to her. She doesn't let very many goals by her. And if she does let the goals by her, they have to be coming in quick and fast, where for some reason she's not quick on her feet. Or her other thing is that it's just too high, and they ended up getting it up in the air, and she can't. But let me tell you, when she can't get those goals, man, she's irate, mad, irate, whatever you want to call it. and whatnot. So I'm just placing all these little things. Like, she doesn't drink coffee, but I drink coffee, but she eats a lot of pizza during this time, you know, and tacos and just all of that stuff. That's totally her. All of it is her. And it works out really, 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 really good for her. So make sure that you go check out the Confessions of the Paper Addict Cup Files shop. This sketch, or this the sketch will be linked down below, obviously, but also the cup file will be linked down below. Make sure that you go check out the group. She always gives 1 to 2 new layout, or 1 to 2 cup files for free in the shop, or in the group, before it goes to the shop for you to purchase. So make sure you click on the links down below. I'm adding all these stars everywhere because I think she's a star, so I'm adding them everywhere. And then I come in with some hearts too. Also, make sure that you go check out the other thing about the group too is that she does monthly challenges, and you have a certain amount of time, and then if you win, you get to, she asks you what you would like to see for cup files, and then she makes them up for you. So that's also pretty cool as well. So everything will be linked down below. You're seeing me come in with these little black hearts. And then that's about it, I think. Maybe a couple more. The still shots are coming up. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I would love to have you. I am rounding this out with concrete shimmerings from Shimmer's Paints. Make sure that you like and subscribe. I would love to have you. I hope that everybody's staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.